What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Emotional Blossom Podcast. We are here, and I am hosting once again, J Drip, and I'm here with the one and only
RTtheBarber, man.
RTtheBarber. And tell me, RTtheBarber / Rob.
Yep.
So tell me, who are you? Like, who is RTtheBarber? Who is first? Let's start with small business because we always, want to advertise that. That's how we make our bread, right? So tell me about RTtheBarber.
So RTtheBarber, he's just a humble, young, hungry barber. Honestly, that's all I could really say.
Where can they find you?
West 301 West King Street. Who's next? It's on the shirt. Always repping. That's really all. Honestly, I'm happy to be a barber. I like being a pillar in the community. Really for the youth, because growing up, my barber was like a big figure in my life. Like, he shaped me in a lot of ways. He probably don't even know. Mm-hmm. But so me being that pillar for the next generation, and even the older people, everybody needs guidance at some point.
For sure.
So, and I feel like I'm very mature for my age. So, honestly, I'm just young, hungry, and humble as a barber. That's what I could say.
Okay. So tell me, how old are you?
I'm 23.
So he's 23, and he's a barber here in Lancaster City, right? Make sure you find him, and then your Instagram, I'm gonna put it right here so people know, like, to follow him on Instagram, and you can book on the website too, right?
Yeah, everything's in my bio. I'm not too much of a bougie barber. You text me, I can get you into.
Yeah. Now he said, look, we gonna be packed for the next couple weeks. Say nah. But tell me also, I seen that you're doing a mobile service, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that. That's kind of new. It's good that you're moving and you're developing as a small business. You're seeing how the times are changing, how people are changing the landscape. That's like people still shooting movies on film.
Right.
They had to develop, move to digital. A lot of movies now are shot on digital.
Yeah. So honestly, okay. So it's a funny topic to talk about because technically, right, mobile barber trucks are illegal in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Right. So the idea that the flyer put out is not really what it is. Mm-hmm. It's not a Sprinter van,
that's for sure. Up. Okay. I know what you mean.
That's just how the flyer came out. But it was more to promote the fact that I will pull up to wherever you're at.
Okay.
And it's an event, a wedding, anything. Or if you just you can't leave the house or you don't want to leave the house.
Okay.
I have mobile services to be able to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like
that makes sense.
That's more what it was pushed towards.
Mm-hmm. And do you think it was pushed in that way? I didn't really think about it in that way. I ain't gonna lie, I got a haircut in PR in one of them Sprinter vans. Yeah. Them shit's fire, bro.
Bro,
they had the air compressor in the back, bro. I came out that joint like this.
Bro, it's the idea.
That shit's fire though, but
it's fire. It's very lucrative, but the only thing is they're illegal. So I have to do it in a way where you're still getting that experience. Mm-hmm. It just can't be branded or really done in that way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean?
So, and up until the first person books that kind of service is really when I want to explain it. Mm-hmm. Because like I want to show the whole process behind it.
Yeah,
to show people like you're still getting that VIP treatment. You're still getting that on the move wherever you are treatment. It's just not in the way that you might see it on other Instagrams, other cities because of
we're in Pennsylvania. Yeah,
exactly.
That sucks. So, yo, Pierre, stop. What you got against barbers? What you got against mobile barbers pulling up in the where the cows be at? Like when you drive and they got the trailer. Yeah, that's where we're about to pull up. RTtheBarber.
I'm really
we gonna say not at RTtheBarber. So
I'm debating because like a part of me wants to just be like, man, like just do it, and whatever I get fined, cool. But like the experience to give people that,
I feel like there always has to be like a loop way into it. You probably have to look into it because a lot of the times they be like, all right, you're not allowed to do this, but once you take it, station it. And have it.
But see, if I'm going to station it, you probably got to stay at the shop.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Because that takes away from...
But that makes sense what you're trying to go more towards. Like, I'll pull up to your locker room, for example, like college coaches. Yep. I pull up to the locker room, get 5 guys a cut for up. You do fixed prices or you do like an hourly price? Like, what you do?
It depends on like how many people. It depends on distance. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into it. But like, just for the fact like just for the exposure, I should say, I do it at a discounted price for like the first month or two that I actually get busy with it.
Yeah.
Just to get the videos, the exposure, the clients locked in. You know what I mean? So it's
that
it's like
makes a lot of sense.
business. Like, unfortunately, you have to start here.
No, you always have to start at the ground level, even like with doing different things and like with business. Like you always gotta say there's always a first time.
Especially like small owned, local owned, like, you know, people drop clothing brands and, oh, that's not Nike. I ain't paying that price.
No, for sure, yeah.
So, you know, like, unfortunately, that's like the pool you're in when you're a small business. So you have to kind of cut corners that other big companies ain't, because they don't have to get to that point. Like,
that makes sense.
Always booked out. I had to give free haircuts. I had to stay in past closing time. You know what I mean? So
just to make that extra revenue stuff, you know,
or get that extra client.
I feel that a lot of the times, especially like I feel like being a barber and being in cosmetology, braiders, right? I feel like that's a whole creative art in itself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it's seen to be like it's something creative that, you know, like it's an art. Yeah. Almost, right? In my area, you know, I have J Drip Entertainment LLC. Plus I'm also an artist. So when I'm doing like my artist stuff and then I have to juggle a lot, because then at the same time you ask me like, yo, you do this full time? I'm like, no, I still have a whole other part. But that's what the dream is about.
Exactly.
Honestly, to bring it back, like Emotional Blossom, it's for those people who gotta do what they gotta do. They wake up every day, but you just know you gotta do it. Right? You can be happy having the best day of your life. Shit gonna be easy that day.
Yep.
But then when it's a bad day, it's raining outside, muggy, and you gotta run your mile, or like you gotta go do whatever you gotta do. It just gotta get done.
Yep. And that's what separates good from great.
Yeah.
Because anybody can be good and functioning and positive on a good day. But what happens when you wake up, your tire's flat? Your car won't start, but you still gotta go to work. And I work around people. I can't give off a certain energy no matter what. I have to literally be great every day.
You gotta put like a mask. Sometimes you gotta put a mask on.
People don't realize, bro, like you really like you have to be your Spider-Man without even trying to be, bro, because you don't know, like even if you're not a barber, like those small gestures you do to people, that might save their day.
Put good karma out into the world, good karma comes back.
You go home, you take that mask off, you're broken.
Yeah.
Because
you gotta replenish yourself.
And it's like, how?
Yeah.
To an extent, because like everybody has an outlet, and you might go home to a loving home. So like you get that replenishment, but some people don't.
Yeah.
You know,
that's completely true. And that's really based on the people that you got around you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, people who give you out positive energy. You know, you could always be like positive energy dished out into the world, and like you put good karma out into the world, good karma comes back.
Yep.
You know, you can do that all day long, but it's gonna be a point that you're like, yo, like I keep. Yeah. It's not to bring it into that part, but like it's almost like a faith part. Yeah, having that faith in yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So to be like, all right, bro, like I believe in myself. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna come out 100% because I'm giving my all to it. You know.
Yeah. It comes down to like morally, right? You have to be who you are because you want to be who you are. So just because you keep getting done dirty, to me, even though we slip up, we still might. It's not an excuse to be dirty or be like mean or be negative.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you want to have good morals and be a good person, you have to be good all the time. Which is why they say good people always get done dirty. It's not that they get done dirty. They're just not going to return that same energy. So it looks like they're down on the scoreboard. But in real life, you're up.
No, yeah, for sure.
What I mean?
Like the world life, bro. The world and life. It's a mean one.
Yeah.
It's a mean one. Like anything can happen. Your world can turn upside down like this.
Yep. Just like
that. And you don't know what to do and you might be broken. But a lot of the times, like, for example, like with Emotional Blossom, I want to build that community that people can understand, right? And be open. And I know there's a whole bunch of other people and brands out there that think just like us.
Yeah.
You know, and we want to build that community within us. Like, yo, let's go. You know, we got to have that positive energy. Like, for example, with me, like anytime I see somebody wearing Emotional Blossom, I want them to understand, like, yo, this is a healthy community who Like no matter what the hell is going on,
Mm-hmm.
like we just gotta go through it, right? And we lean off of each other
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of the times, like the way that you talk about yourself being broken and having to put that mask on for people, right? How do you deal with that?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you talking about when you like ripping off your mask and you feel broken because you had to like now you got to go home and do whatever you got to do. So like, what do you do? I know you do a lot of content and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you find your peace within looking at that and seeing how you're affecting other people? How do you cope with it? Because maybe the way that you coping it, somebody might feel the
Right.
same way. So how do you feel about that?
So honestly, I was just blessed with it. I was blessed with a daughter. So like anytime I look at her, good. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So going home to that, and my girl too, going home to my family. To me, even though like in the moment you might not like, you still might want some space when you get home, right? You don't want to fully go into it, but like just knowing I have a home to go to, food to eat, my daughter's clean, she's fed, she's happy, she's taken care of. Like I go home, I see that stuff, and it's like, man, what are you complaining about? Because bro, like you really got to think like the struggles or the mishaps in your life, bro, they're nothing compared to like what people really be going through, bro. Like people really don't have places to live, places to eat. Like, bro, I'm leaving my job, which is a blessing, to go home to my house, which is a blessing, and actually have a family that loves me, which is a blessing. So it's hard to like stay like feeling broken. But like, in the moment, 10, 12 hours a day, you're giving
Giving a lot to somebody else, right?
And like sometimes some people's problems, they like linger. So if someone tell you something so deep, you're thinking about it all day. Now you feel like you're dealing with it too. And you're like,
yeah.
like, feel bad that his girl did that to him. I feel like my girl did it to me. That's how bad she did. I'm like,
nah, I feel that. And hey, girls, stop doing your man's dirty because we be knowing about that, bro. It's like that. But
it's a crazy.
I definitely understand like other people telling you their problems and then it just tends to like it's not you're always carrying a lot of negative stuff sometimes,
Right. Right.
Because as a barber, you people trusting you, and you're like, all right, bro, like you can tell me whatever, and sometimes you are that.
Yes, 100%.
That outlet, yo, I feel better. Like I'm getting a cut, yo. Like I look good. Like self-esteem make you feel good. But at the same time, with you feeling all that emotion, and I feel like that emotion would be like almost like grateful,
right?
Like being grateful,
right,
for somebody, or like you're being grateful for the job that you have, the life that you live in, because you have that outlook of yo, people are going through it worse than I am, right? And I'm blessed to be in the position that I have and be with the people that I love.
Yes.
So that's a good outlook.
It's crazy too, right? Like it's just hard, not as a barber, but like I call myself a pillar for the community, literally. Like people wake up and go to work, bust their ass, bro, and come spending hard-earned money with me to look good, to feel good. And it's like, how can I like be mad at
for sure.
Like obviously everybody gets mad. Don't get me wrong. I have, I get angry.
No, you got stuff that happens in your life. You got stuff that might not happen in your life that you just receive a wrong way because there's always miscommunication.
Right. But it is hard to like keep that when you wake up every day and you're like, no matter what I'm going through, I get to go help somebody in any kind of way. And no matter what they're going through, they're helping me too. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you wake up knowing like you're going to win, not financially, just morally and mentally. It's crazy, bro.
At times you got to like understand that emotion that you're going through.
Right.
When you're happy, I always talk about it in this area. When you're happy, you got to think about the tough times that you used to have, like how far you came.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you're in the ditch, in the gutter, you in the trenches, you remember the happy times, the good times that you had, right? And shit changes.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully shit changes for you because you're going to put that good energy out into the world. When you're feeling so negative, it's just going to come back, right?
Exactly.
But you got to understand too, like, I don't want to be like, all right, now when you're feeling happy, don't think about the bad times because the bad times going to happen. I'm not saying that, I'm saying think about how grateful you are to be where you are, how many steps you've taken. Look behind you. Sometimes people are too worried about going forward, and have that like finishing line, right? For example, like as a small business, we got goals we want to hit, right? You know, a lot of the times in this world, obviously, it's a dollar amount, you know, that we're reaching. So as soon as we reach that goal, we're like, yo, where are we going now? Like, we're going to keep on going up. But at the same time, sometimes don't be too fixated on that finishing line. Look back behind you and be like, damn, look, that's like, you got to be grateful.
Yeah.
On how far you came as a person. A lot of times, it might be that little step, like, for example, you're in your parents' like basement, you know, you're at your crib, at your parents' crib, doing whatever. Next step, you know, you might go from a house by yourself to a little apartment by yourself. But like, how far have you came? Like, you became a better person. You gotta always, if you're not like succeeding in life, you know, at least like work on yourself, because you know, good karma's eventually gonna hopefully come from that, you know.
100%.
So you keep putting that good energy out into the world. Hopefully that good energy comes back.
100%. There's no hope. It's gonna. Anything you put out, you get in. I mean, anything you put in, you get out.
For sure.
That's just how it goes.
Because a lot of the times people don't be thinking about that and just get stuck in the rut, you know. Sometimes, you know, venting is a good way for people to talk about it, you know. Find somebody that you trust in, you know. Trust my man RTtheBarber here. Book a cut. You know, next thing you know, he gonna be like, tell me about your life problems. What'd your baby mom do to you? And like, so, like all jokes by the way. But some bull at home's like, motherfucker, talking about my baby moms.
Like, what they talking about before this podcast? That sound like me.
Nah, but yeah, but also, I've seen you step a lot into content, right? And doing your own content, because you've also, like, obviously, like I was talking about earlier, you're developing.
Yeah.
Right? With Emotional Blossom, you're always blooming.
Right.
Through every emotion, 1% better, 1% better. You can't feel like you hit your ceiling, because then that means you're in the wrong room.
Right. For sure.
Get into a bigger room. Right? Excuse me. They say, like, if you're the smartest in the room, you got to get out of that room.
Yeah, you're in the wrong room for sure.
You're in the wrong room. You got to go into a room where, you know, you can keep on stepping up and leveling up mentally, you know, 100%. Physically, or whatever you're doing within business, within family, all different types of things, you know. But yeah, I seen that you've been doing a lot of different like types of content. And how do you enjoy doing that?
So I love making the videos, coming up with the ideas and stuff. But I did take a break because I felt as though I was putting on an image, right? Like, I was doing like get ready with me's and small vlogs and stuff. But like literally like at home, not gonna go too deep, but like my life was like crumbling, like bad. And a lot of it was my fault, but it's like open up social media and it's like, that's not me. You know, like that's not who I am in this moment. But for some reason I felt the need or want to make videos, and it was like, this ain't it. I just didn't feel comfortable or right knowing like upload, put the phone down, you go home, and I'm like, damn, I still got to deal with this. Like, so it was hard to like stay with it until like I'm in a way better space now. So I'm slowly getting back into it.
To each their own, bro. Yeah. Like, you gotta take your time a lot of the times. If people don't understand that, you can get burnt out real fast depending on, and you got your job, and then that's the thing that a lot of people in the audience don't really understand, because not to say like it's wrong. Hey, keep watching the content. But a lot of us are consumers. Me myself, right? So we like to think about ideas and stuff and not really like do any actions. But then you also gotta take care of your own and don't put on an image. And I definitely understand that.
That too is like, I see like a lot of like content creators who are like making money and doing certain things, and I'm like, if I don't have the energy to like push it to get to that point, what am I really doing it for? Like, I want to do everything in my life as hard as I can to get to the next level with it. So if I'm gonna create content, it's not just to get a few likes and laughs. Like, I want it to support me in a way. I'm putting a lot of energy into it. I want to get back, and I felt as though mentally I wasn't ready to fully strap in and get to that point.
Yeah.
So I had
sometimes
to just,
so that definitely, you know, it does take a lot of toll especially because you got to sit down, you got to edit, you
Mhm.
know, and you're not to the point within your business that you can be like, yo, I might just hire somebody.
Yeah, no,
Like,
no,
you see
no.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like if like you gotta pick and choose your battles.
Yes,
You
exactly.
know, so
Exactly.
what do you want to work on in your business that, so for example, like within sales, we think about your funnel, right? So people you talk to on Instagram. So for example, between me and you, like the way that I look at things, like who is looking at our podcast right now, right? That's our funnel in sales, right? To interacting with our Instagram, interacting with our YouTube, what got them to that point to be able to go on the website and buy a pair of shorts. So that's my funnel there, right? That's the way that I use the podcast to go to the Instagram to go down, right? So when you doing that, it's a lot of times it's hard, right,
Right.
to kind of understand where that's going because it takes time,
Yes.
right? But a lot of the times you got to focus on. For me, example, like you got that funnel, right?
Mhm.
But then that's just the funnel part, and then you got the actual sales part,
Yes.
which
Right.
what am I doing in that area? That's the funnel, right?
Mhm.
And then there's a fulfillment.
Right. Right.
The fulfillment for you would be your haircuts,
Right.
right?
Right.
You rather be focused on that
Mhm.
than telling people you this and that, and then you don't give a good haircut.
Right. Exactly.
You know, so
Yes.
like there's
Yes.
certain things you got to focus on, right? To get to, like me as a college athlete, I'm like, your back pedal is good, but you're slow, right? So
Right.
what you gonna do? You work on your speed or your back pedal? Speed,
Right.
right? So you want to kind of focus on that. Like, obviously, you want to be a well-rounded like player, but
Right.
you know, in that sense, like one step at a time, one thing at a time. You know, content gonna come,
Exactly. Right.
right? Whenever it feels like it's the right time. Trust me, a lot of creators like this, like the logo,
Yeah.
like I had this idea for 3 years.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, it was just like, boom. And I drew that. I'm like, yo, like, this is what I want. Like, emotional blossom with the grin. It's just, that's just showing, like you were talking about the mask earlier.
Right.
That's just showing, like, we always, no matter what we're feeling, you know, we just got to keep that smile on our face, say emotional blossom, no matter how we're feeling, we're going to get 1% better every day.
Right.
And develop as a person, you know, and just be like, all right, it's been a tough day. Let me think about the good times that I had in my life. You know, be grateful. I appreciate everything. Boom, 1% better every day.
Yep.
Right. So every day you got to reset too.
Exactly.
So yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to our little like game segment here to kind of alleviate, you know, the tension. You know, we've been talking a lot about emotions. You know, getting real gritty to it, but you know, kind of like mellow down a little bit. So I tell you, man, Rob, right?
Yeah.
So usually you've seen like on Instagram, they got the like build your best quarterback.
Right.
They got the arm of Tom Brady, you know, they got the the arm of Tom. Nah, it would be the arm of Josh Allen. It would be like the brain of Tom Brady, the athleticism of Lamar Jackson, like stuff like that. But you know, you feel me?
Right. Yeah.
So tell me with you, I know that you, obviously you're a barber. So build me your like preferred client, right? And let's go 3 different things, right?
Okay.
So let's go politeness, like they come in. Let's go like politeness, etiquette, and like smell all together.
Okay.
You know, because you know, sometimes, you know, people be coming in after work, you know. Trust me, I like to take showers before I go to the barbershop, but sometimes people don't got time for that.
Right.
You know, so it's cool, you know, get your bread up. So we got that, like etiquette, like cool, right? And then damn, what other things would you say?
Being on time. That might be the biggest one. Like
Being on time?
yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like there's times I might be late, but like it's rare, right? But I feel like being on time is just so small to other people when it comes to like being on time at a barbershop.
Oh, because you going client after client after client after
Right.
client.
So they don't
So if you 15 minutes
understand,
late, you
bro.
run the whole, you pushing everybody back.
Or like most barbers, like for me for the longest, I didn't have a lunch break cut out. Like, so I was just like, oh, if I'm free here, I'll go.
Okay.
But it's like, bro, you think it's only 10 minutes. It's not that deep. But that 10 minutes might have just set me back 20 because I still got to go grab something to eat real quick.
Oh,
And I
okay.
work downtown. That's why I say 10. Like
Yeah,
20
because you
minutes.
could walk
I can
somewhere and
walk
get
anywhere.
somewhere. Yeah.
It might not be what I want. in the
Nah, for
moment,
sure.
But I can make something happen. But it's like, it be things like that. Or like, bro, I got things to do too.
Nah.
You know? There's
Yep.
been times, bro, like, I'll stay late for
What's the
someone.
latest somebody's can? I say, bro, after 30 minutes, I'm moving on, bro.
Probably like 40.
40?
But the thing is like, I usually have like 40 to like hour slots. It used to be an hour, but now
Okay.
it's 40. But the way the booking app is, you can't book it like the minute after the last appointment.
Yeah.
So usually it'll be go by the hour. So I have someone at 2 and 3. So you come at 2:40, bro. I got 20 minutes to cut your hair.
Yeah. And then you're like put in a predicament to kind of like perform at your best, but you only got a certain amount of time.
No. You come 40 minutes late, you gonna get a 20-minute haircut, bro. Like, bro, what do you want?
Nah, that makes sense.
How am I supposed to help you? And then it's like, there's no like sympathy for it. You know, like, yo, Brian, I know I was late, but like, I'll tip you good. Or just doing that without even saying it.
Yeah.
You know, like, bro, you're not late to your doctor's appointments. You ain't late to go pick up that food order.
Nah.
If the plug tell you outside, you ain't late to go get whatever you getting.
Yeah.
But like, it's like when it comes to barbers, bro, people really think like we're just not serious, we're not professional, and it's like, bro, like, nah, bro. Like, it comes down like you can get what you pay for.
No, for sure.
If you go to a Wingstop at 11:59 and it closes at 12, you think you're gonna get the best quality wing?
Nah, you gonna get the little bitty fries, the little mini fries,
You get the crumbs, bro.
the little wings that are like this big.
And
bro.
by the time you go home and realize that they closed, you can't go back.
Nah, for sure.
You gotta deal with that. So why can't I carry myself the same way, bro?
And that definitely makes sense a lot of the time. It's like definitely targeting. So we got like etiquette, right? And then we got timeliness,
Right.
and then let's go like, I don't know.
So etiquette, like that's a big one too, because I don't like, and since I'm in a business, bro, like I'm professional at work. I don't like the like, carry yourself a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like people coming and smell like weed. I don't like people coming to stinking.
Yeah.
I don't like you coming and cussing up a storm. If it's just us in there,
Yeah.
cool. Like, whatever.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
bro.
But that's like the normal, the natural thing. So like,
right.
well, like you going in there, like showing up on time.
Right.
So you got to show up on time, right? And you got to smell right and carry yourself professionally, right?
And
have a good hairline.
Yeah, no, for real.
Because if you coming in there with a messed up hairline, telling me, "Yo, can you put that little spray on?"
Bro, the thing about that, right? That's actually a good one too, right? You can have a messed up hairline, but don't be picky. I can't change your facial structure. I can't make it grow back, bro. Like, so it's like,
I
don't know, bro. It's like they think we're miracle workers sometimes, and it's like, bro, like, there's not much I can do for you.
Nah, I at least have a salvageable hairline.
And if you don't accept that and know, okay, bro, I'm gonna go home. I ain't gonna have a shave up. All right, wash off.
Like, so this the last. I got 2 more questions, right? This is the last question. So with your perfect client, so we have a good hairline,
right?
A good hairline, like, you know, carry themselves a certain way, and always have hygiene, and always be on time. So that's his, like,
try to be
on time.
Because, you know, I might be a few minutes late. It happens. Life happens. Don't get me wrong.
No, for sure. Don't be showing up 30 minutes late to your haircut appointment and expecting a haircut that's an hour.
Oh yeah, no. Or even good. Or I give you the barber school special, bro.
Nah, for real, like, if you come late, come on, bro. What you expect? Like, let's be honest. What you expect? So the question that I had to ask you, right? I have 2 more questions, but this one's regarding, like, being a barber, right? How far gone does your hair have to go just to commit to being bald? Like, how much? Like, we talking, like, we got the side, you can put a little toupee on top. Like, we talking about, like, hairline back here, or we talking about, like, balding back here plus hairline. Like, how bad does it have to be?
I think so. My personal opinion on it is really just like, if you need an extra amount of paint or cover up to make it look like you got a haircut, let it go. Or like, I don't, like, come on, bro, you jump back here. You got this, like, but like, bro, you be surprised, bro. A lot of people just won't, like,
They just just feel it like, milk it while it lasts. Cause
yeah, but like, honestly, like, if you have a beard, bro, you should just go bald.
if you have a beard, but
If you don't,
that's a whole nother topic. How much little beard do you have to go with?
yeah, like
To
me,
just
if
cut
I
it
have
off.
to go bald, bro, I don't know. I'm probably gonna quit cutting hair. I'm not coming outside.
But if you have a full beard, it gives a little Drake effect.
Exactly,
You know,
that's
the
what I'm
little
saying. Exactly.
bald head
He
with the
damn near
beard.
went bald. He went down to the stubble
Yeah.
and had a beard. He didn't look no different.
Nah.
But like, if you, I don't know. I feel like everybody knows the point where they should let it go. They just don't want to. Like, bro, you look in the mirror and you're jawing over here, you're back here, or like you're mad thin, like
thin, yeah.
You got like the wind blows and you're you know,
like you got a toupee on,
bro. Like I feel like everybody knows when they should. It's just a matter of like that self-esteem. Like, nah, I can't. I gotta keep it. I'd rather look like this, like crazy, than cut it and look different.
Nah, for sure.
But like,
yeah. And honestly, bro, that bald head, people just gonna get used to that bald shiny head of yours. They just gonna get used to it,
like,
right? And you might look better with it, without it, and just.
I always
you seen the Drewski skit with the hat?
Yes. Right. See, like, but there be niggas like that, bro, and it's like, yeah, bro. Like,
yeah, I gotta put my hat on, bro.
And you know what I mean? It's like, bro, come on. Like, you know dang well you shouldn't be walking around with your hair looking like that, bro. Like, I don't know.
Might as well just go full shade.
I try to tell people, I don't cut a lot of people that like hairlines should just go.
Oh yeah, because you relatively, like, your clientele is younger,
right?
So they good, but once you start getting up there and getting that type of clientele,
I work with a lot of older barbers. They're not old, but they're older than me, and they got a few clients. I'm just like, come on, bro, why are you here? You should be in the bathroom. At home.
At least, I've seen people, like, if you respect your barber, go to the barbershop, get a nice clean shave.
Yeah. No, yeah, that too. For sure.
Like, not saying that the clientele isn't there, even if you're bald, to have that barbershop experience, to go to the barber, or, to, hey, hire my man RTtheBarber to come to your locker room.
Yo, for real.
And cut your hair.
Cut coach up.
cut coach up.
Coach up.
But yeah, like, there's different things. Yeah, you could do.
There's bar people that come to the shop and they just get their beard done. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it just gets to a point. I tell people, like,
there's nothing wrong with bald people.
No, not at all. I'm trying to, like, there should be more of y'all. Like, a lot of people should be joining the team.
We love the bald people.
But like, I tell people that have thinning hair, if I do cut them, like, bro, you should probably just shave it off, see how it looks. It'll grow back.
No, for sure.
It's gonna grow back the same way it looks now. Like,
people think like, oh, you cut it off it might take a little bit longer depending on how far you are to obviously like grow back. But like, if you want to, there's so many different surgeries nowadays, bro. Too, you can go to Turkey, get yourself a.
There's people that I know people
hairline.
that went and did that too, for sure.
Yeah, like it's a whole bunch of different things, but that's a good one. Like, I feel like thinning is cool as long as your hairline, like, you can keep it down like a reasonable amount. A lot of times, wind happens and your hair might be too long, right? But if your stuff is like cool, like at a good measure amount, and your hair is cool, like,
or you just gotta find ways to hide it, bro. Like, you probably can't even tell.
And you might be fireballed,
bro. Like, if you see, like, look, bro, I'll show the camera, bro. I'm light too.
Yeah, but
like, I got enough hair I could hide it, so it's like it don't look crazy. But
nah,
like,
for sure.
Everybody's light and
everybody's different. Everybody's different.
I got dense hair, so I was blessed. But if my joint was like all bald right here, like, I'm just cutting
like an M.
Yeah, bro. I'm cutting it off, bro.
You might look just better without.
You never know. But I ain't gonna experiment, so I have
Nah, for sure. Yeah. I was telling my boy, I was like, damn, I think I should probably go bald. I was like, nah, I can't go bald, bro.
I don't think.
Nah, I could. No. I'm talking about like a buzz cut, like just cut it all off. Oh, I did that once. So I used to have long ass hair, like in a ponytail, and I used to like braid my hair. And one day I just had I was just like, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. So I just shaved it. I didn't shave it all off, but I cut it all because I used to cut my own hair.
Okay.
I used to give myself a fade and then just keep the top. You know,
Word,
so I'll
word.
just put it up in a bun and have whatever. But I got to a point I was like, let me just refresh. I just needed a refresh. You know how sometimes people go in crazy transformations
Mhm.
and just like cut it down. So I did that. Doing that, it feels good. But I've been getting a haircut a lot more often because I'm not like obviously being in college. There's not a lot of people you can trust. I'm at the school in Lock Haven, so there's people you can trust now. Before, like you ain't really know those type of people. But now, like a lot of people before, they used to go out to state college, get their haircuts, and so on forth. But now I'm just like, since I'm here, I feel a lot more comfortable with going to whoever I go to. But the last question I had to ask you is regarding emotional blossom. So now that I've really like explained to you and we've talked about like the meaning of emotional blossom, the statement that we like to portray with social media, and like you got a little bit into like the funnel that we have, as a business, So tell me, is emotional like for you, like from what you understand and from your perspective as RTtheBarber, as Rob, what is emotional blossom to you?
Emotional blossom to me is understanding there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days, there's gonna be all right days. Knowing that you have to get up and be you and get better every day. That even though you have a bad day, that's not an excuse to be a bad person. But having a good day is a very good excuse to be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
But if you carry the same energy when you wake up, no matter what, no matter the circumstances, you're gonna blossom.
You're gonna blossom. That's the main thing. And like we have our shorts right now that are blue and our black ones, or we have black ones, but they sold out. The black ones and the mocha ones we had was our first drop. Our second drop are these two, and we're kind of just waiting for those and just having those on the website live.
Yep.
So and we just running on the website, and we have our hoodies that say emotional blossom with the flowers different.
Word.
And then on the back it says blooming season.
Word.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is blooming season, right?
Mhm.
No matter what you're going through, there's always that time of the year that you just like, yo, I feel a lot better.
Yes.
Like you just feel the progress going, your feet get a little bit lighter, you moving. You gotta manifest it too. I've been doing a lot of that too. Like manifesting, trying to just, money, like a lot of times, the world is ran by money, right? So a lot of money things. So it's just really like money isn't really real. Is energy. So you portray that energy out to the world, the energy will come back. Just think about it like that. I'll be thinking about a lot of things like in the being energy and certain emotions and all these different things. All of us are energy, right? So that's how I like to think about it. Like, and even like when you really like dig down deep into it, like emotional blossom with a flower. Come on, that's energy within itself.
Yep.
And then you have all these different emotions. That's energy too. Like if you put out negative energy is gonna come back. Stuff like that. So
You gotta pray, keep faith, keep pushing. Like I tell people all the time, like it's hard to like if you really want to be a good person, it's gonna be hard because you're gonna get thrown into situations where like, dang, I should really just be a bad person, or I should really do the wrong thing. But the person that does the right thing, no matter the circumstances, is the one who is gonna blossom.
For sure. And I feel like a lot of times when people wear our shorts and our hoodies or whatever, right? Whatever you decide to cop, right? It's just like we want to make sure that that you're battle tested.
Right.
Like
Right.
you blossomed, right? Or you're blooming right now.
Right.
Because you're always, like I had talked about earlier, you're always going to be trying to take that one step, 1% better every day. And that's really how you going to be at the pinnacle. Because imagine they talked about, I seen this video today talking about, it was basically saying, if you would only know how, like, essentially the video was talking about, like, have you ever read like wills or obituaries or like letters from people who are on their deathbed? And a lot of them talk about like not being at the capability that they've been at, right?
Mhm.
Or having that trust that they wish they would have taken that leap, right?
Yeah.
And he was saying, if you're scared about doing this, imagine how much it would scare you to regret not doing it.
Yes.
So it's always about taking that one step, taking that step forward, that 1%, it might not be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy because nothing is going to be given to you out in this world, but it's going to be like, stay down, have faith in yourself, have trust in yourself, have belief in yourself, shop Emotional Blossom, and RTtheBarber/Rob. I appreciate you coming on the podcast.
Bro.
And I know for a fact that everybody in the audience enjoyed it as well. Make sure y'all follow my mans on Instagram and, but cop a haircut, I know you need it. So
yeah, winter just passed. I know y'all looking rough.
Exactly. Hey, I heard this. I don't want to say hot boy summer, but go ahead, go have some fun, man. I stay in the crib playing my video game.
Spring break.
But I catch you. Be safe. Stay blooming.